What's going on, guys? It's Coach David and I'm here, and I wanted to talk to you about something that I talked to my 7:30 p.m. class about not too long ago. Consistently in class, especially if you're a coach, you see this all the time. People going to the bar, hands on the knees, looking at the bar, contemplating whether or not they're going to move the bar again. And it's not as dramatic as people make it seem, like, don't put the bar down, pick up the bar. Cool, yeah, I understand that. That's a part of CrossFit and what we've made it. And yeah, we want people to move fast. But what's really happening? And during a book that I was reading, they talked about a professor during the Holocaust who was chosen from his family to not be killed right away. What they did with this guy is they took him through different torture tests to see how he would react and to see which test worked best in order to put people through torture. What this professor did, and what he eventually wrote about, because he ended up surviving, was he would put himself in another place when things were going on. He actually said that he put himself back in his class lecturing his students about what he was going through, as though he had already been through it. So he was putting himself in this place that he loved to be in front of all of his students, almost making the pain painless in a way. So how do we make pain painless? Well, it goes back to reaction and response. The book talked about this next. We do two things when something comes into our mind. We either react or we respond. When we talk about reaction, we think of not thinking, immediate, fight or flight. With response, I want you to think mature thought process and then a reaction with that response, okay? So reaction to feeling fatigued, hands on the knees, thinking about whether or not you're going to pick up the bar. Okay, that's our immediate reaction. What are we trying to do? We're trying to eliminate reaction from our athletes that are watching. We want to eliminate reaction. Okay, the first thing that comes to your mind, you don't have a thought process about, boom, reaction, hands on the knees, staring at the bar, telling yourself you cannot do this. We want response. Anytime you go into that fatigue zone, you got to respond to it. Don't let that first reaction in your head be the determination of what happens next. Think about what's happening. Tell yourself the fatigue will go away. It is a process. Fatigue is a process that your body goes through. You're actually stronger than that fatigue, but you must respond to it. Think maturely about what happens next and move on. If you are someone who consistently gets caught up in reacting, whether it is in CrossFit, no matter if it's in life, with your family, with your wife, with your kids, with your loved ones, whoever it may be, learn not to react. Learn to respond. Think maturely and then do. I guarantee, guys, you're going to break barriers. You're going to do things you never thought you've done before when you learn to respond first. Alright, this is Coach David, a little quick reaction, elimination, and learning to respond, and we'll talk to you guys later.